Money on my mind, so I'm to pay. Real out of time, never Kool-Aid. Sipping on Douce, psych. Came a long way from G-Bird. Putting in work like Ferg.
Alright, yo, what's up guys, Rilex back here with another video, and judging by the topic of this video, I had to use this cup. I would have used my red retro face shaker cup, but I don't know how to do dishes. Okay, I can actually do dishes, but like, being real, I'm too lazy to do it right now. So this is the only clean face cup I have, besides Jeff's pink one, and honestly, no hate to pink is dope, but okay, I'm sorry for that cringe, but this is actually kind of a serious like video, not gonna lie. So as you guys, or at least most of you guys know, I went for the SOAR RC a month. It's actually I think been a month, exactly almost. So about a month ago. I believe the directors have been announced, so I'm pretty sure I didn't make it. Which okay, I kind of do that. Some people would be like, well, why'd you even go if you knew you weren't going to get it? There's a couple of reasons, and I'll get to one of those reasons, but I'll get into the first two. One is the exposure, but I don't really go for like a RC just for like the exposure solely. But like that just doesn't seem right to me. Like I know that like, you know, these teams, like they have to go through every single video and every response that they get, because then they'd be missing out on somebody if they didn't. So like, while they might not be giving that much detail to somebody, it's like if I just make a response not taking it seriously, then I'm just wasting their time, and it just isn't right for me. It just isn't right for me to like take up their time when I'm not taking it seriously. That being said, I kind of knew I wasn't gonna, you know, join SOAR. There was that possibility in the back of my head, like, oh, you know, this could be it. But honestly, it's like, for me, I want to earn that, those 4 letters in front of my name, the ability to use that intro in the front of my videos, just having all of that, being in a team of just great people, like that's, I need to earn that. I'm not gonna go, yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't think I deserve SOAR, you know, off that recruitment challenge. Some of my videos, actually most of my videos, the mic audio was not balanced whatsoever. It was like really low mic audio, really loud intro, and that's what I like. The nice thing to think of is like, I'm gonna be able, when the next SOAR RC comes out, I'm gonna be able to go for that one, and then I can go, I've been grinding for SOAR, you know, for this long, and it's like, it shows the commitment to the team. I just rambled on a lot about SOAR. Just to give a little bit of background information, if you guys have been sleeping under a rock, because it was literally like trending on Twitter, Phase 5 is coming back, and it's kind of a, I mean, Phase is a life-changing team. The minute you join Phase, you haven't made it in the sense of, you know, that's the end. You've just made it to the point where this is a job at that point. Like, you take it 110% seriously. Like, that's just what everybody knows. Actually, some people don't understand that. Some people think you join Phase and then that's it. No, you keep on grinding after that. It should be the same with SOAR and all that. It's just, SOAR and those teams, they're big teams, don't get me wrong, but like, Phase is just known as that team that makes this hobby turn into a career. And that's kind of like Phase's like brand, is like the best of the best. The best people in this community should be the ones that get to do it as a job. Like that's just the way, you know, people look at it. Now you guys might be like, well then what does this have to do with you, and why are you even debating on doing it? Like why is it even a question? I want to stay loyal to my whole SOAR grind or whatever. I want to stay loyal to SOAR, join SOAR, do great things, and, you know, a lot of people would say their end goal team, right, is Phase, and they just jump to that conclusion. But for me, it's like, I'm not even sure if I'm eventually going to join SOAR, so why am I going to set my, you know, expectations of myself that high? Like, that doesn't make any sense. It's one step at a time. Like you don't, being real, there are so many people in this community who, they don't want to do the whole journey, right? And some would say me even going for the SOAR RC when I'm not in a larger team would be ridiculous, but I guess what I'm trying to say is like, the people who have the most support in this community are the people who usually join the big team. It's just, it's common sense, because let's just say SOAR, for an example, is getting spammed with your hashtag, right? Every time they tweet out, who do you want to see in SOAR, and somebody tags you, right? Multiple people are tagging you, and they know your name from people telling them your name. They're gonna listen to the people, and then, you know, they check you out. Obviously, if that many people are supporting you, you most likely are good enough for the team. It's just, it's common sense. I'm honestly just rambling on here. Basically, my huge question is, do I go for phase 5 when it comes out, or do I stay loyal to my Soar grind? Because I already know pretty much everybody's going to be going for, you know, phase 5. But if I continue to go for, you know, hashtag Soar Rilex, I will stand out. That's my thought process. I kind of like my goal, I've said this before, but my goal is to be grinding from this Soar RC to the next one. So like, I've already missed some uploads, right? But what I mean is I'm not gonna go inactive for a couple of months between this past Soar RC and the next one, which there should be a next one. I mean, because I have like, realistically speaking, I always have this feeling where like I'm running out of time, but then I look at it and it's just like, okay, I think I have 10 years till I'm, yeah, I mean, I have like 10 years to like do this and like make it. As far as, well, that would be like 25, 26 for me. I'm 16 right now. I have time. Like, that's insane to me, is like how I've like been rushing myself so much, and in reality, I could be like sitting back and taking my time. I guess what I'm really grinding for is like to be in a stable 7. I guess I'm just kind of like grinding out to like have a stable, or be in a stable position when I graduate high school, right? Being able to maybe make some money off of this and actually somewhat make my, I guess you would say, make my hobby into a part-time job. Like that's like kind of where I'm trying to be at in the next 2 years. Then again, I have no idea where I will be in 2 years. I'm not a calendar, so there's that. That being said, the whole point of this video is I just kind of wanted to ask what you guys think. I asked some people on Twitter, mainly some people who are like in Soar, or like just people who are kind of, I guess what you would say, more wise than me, which is kind of funny because a lot of them, I mean, you know, it's not like they're that much older than me. Some of them actually are a little bit older than me, but that's the whole point. I needed just some advice from a different perspective, somebody who's already made it into Soar or something, somebody who could give me advice that I could actually listen to, rather than asking like one of my friends who basically is no smarter than me, or at least, you know, that, I feel like I'm gonna get hate for saying that, but it's true. Like, you know, I just wanted to get multiple perspectives, and that's kind of what I want to do here. What do you guys think? Should I go for phase 5, or should I just continue going for Soar and not be like, not really a team hopper, but like an RC hopper? Like, that being said, it's been your boy Rilex. I'm out. Peace.